Y'all, I want to hit the reset button on this whole season of Ready to Love Miami. Okay, so let's talk about what I care about. The last episode, Andre and his candy girl came back and started calling out Mercedes for not hollering at him while he was sick with COVID. She said, out of sight, out of mind. She didn't care nothing about you, sir. Nothing about you, sir. And then, of course, he touched Cynthia to make sure they still had their connection. So that was some foolishness. But he came back and ready to just shooting bullets at people. But anyway, we also had Lyndon, the roommate who ain't got his own place to stay, going around and asking if everybody liked him. And Mercedes promptly told him he was in the friend zone. And I think Morgan was teasing him. Morgan don't want him. She want Tony. She just uses him to tease Tony. Tony was upset that Morgan was speaking to anybody but him. But at the same time, he said Marcia, Morgan, and Jonique were all on his hit list. Tony, you know you use the Bible to try to get these damn women. You need to go ahead and stop. Then we had freaking Blue and Jeffrey, and she wore blue to match with him and told him to apply pressure. Blue is sleepy. I'm sleepy watching this. But anyways, Blue is sleepy, but he seems like a good dude. He would be nice. And Jeffrey is just hooking up with people just because. And then you had Sue in her really horrendous wig with the foundation that looked like it was nuclear orange in her head. And her Dora not Dora, I guess it would be Barbara the Builder Boots. And she is a pygmy and she will build a man. Over here saying that her and Blake are together because they did a peck and a smooch. Girl, bye. Like, bye, ma'am. And then they called out freaking Anthony for changing when he's at the show, he's one way, and when he's outside the show, he's one way. And Mercedes says she's not even ready to be with him because he's too established and he has kids and she's not on that level yet. At least she was honest. Then we had the showdown and they had them all sit down to tell each other what the deal was, who likes who. And Morgan called out Blake for being mean. And then Sue jumped in as usual, Advocate Sue, to tell Blake to keep her and Sue's told Jeffrey to keep her and Blake's name out her mouth because, they married now. They together after they did that drive-behind kiss. They're going to eliminate two people. I think it's probably going to be Lyndon because he has no connections. And it might be Joni because everybody thinks she's hood, but she's actually classy and very well educated with businesses. That's why you don't judge a book by its cover. Check out the next episode, y'all. I think this was episode 6.